Hi, I'm Franklin Raff. I'm not a doctor, and I don't intend to play one on TV, but my school gave me this awesome lab coat, and I confess I kind of like to wear it. I'm a profesor de biología in Mexico City, a senior high school biology teacher, and of all the jobs I've had, I really, really, really love this one. I'm also a rescue diver, current, certified, and I'm a sea captain. I've sailed and raced and delivered small sailboats, nominally fragile ones, across the Atlantic, Pacific, Eastern Mediterranean, Red Sea, most recently the Baltic. All of which is to say, I love and have a very healthy fear of the great white shark, which lives and hunts off every single continent with the exception of Antarctica. Fear is good. Your limbic system pours norepinephrine through your body as part of your fight or flight mechanism. You get goosebumps. Your hair stands on end in order that you would look more fearsome to land-based predators with hair. And your sinoatrial and atrioventricular nodes get your heart pumping like crazy to move food, fuel, oxygen through your muscles so that you can swim faster. But you can't swim faster. Ever. The great white shark can smell you a mile away. If he can't see you through that much water, he does something we still don't quite understand. It's called spy hopping. He gets his head out of the water, draws a bead and a bearing on you through the air. He then swims for you at what approximates the speed of light, scientifically speaking. And as he approaches you, in a phenomenon we are still studying, he generates an electromagnetic field in order that he might paint a picture of your precise electromagnetic signature, the beating of your heart, your brain waves for all we know. And then when he takes you, or me, he takes you at about a jaw force of 7,000 pounds per square inch, which is about 10 times that of a very large lion. You can't study the great white shark in captivity because he won't live in captivity. Because when you capture him, he essentially, for all intents and purposes, commits suicide. So I want you to come with me and study him in his habitat, the Isla de la Guadalupe in Mexico, right here, not far from where we are now. You see, here we're at the top of the food chain, but in 70+% of the earth, he is the apex predator. We're going to go down and meet him. First, though, we're going to sail from San Diego, offshore in the Pacific. On our way, we're going to talk to some of the best and brightest in the business of studying sharks. For instance, Dr. Chris Lowe, who's using wild new technologies to determine how big these great white sharks actually can be. We don't even know that yet. And I'm going to introduce you to my friend, Dr. Mauricio Joya, who is Dr. Shark on the Isla de la Guadalupe. And I need to introduce you to Mexico too. The people, the biodiversity, the music, which is as pervasive as the air in Mexico, and the food. I've lived all over the world. Mexico is the only place in the world where the street food, street vendor food is more exciting and explosive and thrilling and fresh than anything you might find in a 3 or 4, even 5-star restaurant anywhere else in the world. I'm not kidding. That will be Mexico. And if we make it back without being eaten, we'll have some great stories to tell. I can't wait. Pack light, pack waterproof. I'll see you on the boat.